welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be actually my top 10 transitioning essentials. These are just things that I am continuously using to kind of help me through my journey until I really get to a point where my hair is golden. So if you guys are interested to see what my top 10 essentials are, stay tuned. So number one has to be good old H2O, which we know is water. Obviously, a lot of us are taught when we are relaxed that water is not your friend. Wrap your hair up, you know, when you take a shower. Oh no, getting in the pool. But what I have learned that water is actually probably the most natural moisturizer there is. So number two has to be a good but cheap conditioner. So the one that I use, this is the Dove Daily Moisture Conditioner, which I've used for years. I loved it as when I was relaxed, and now my hair really loves it while I'm kind of going through this transitional phase with my hair. But this conditioner is not very expensive, which is what I love because I use conditioner for a lot. I'm talking about pre-poos, co-washes, deep conditioners, regular conditioning. So getting a good conditioner but is pretty cheap, it's gonna help because ultimately out of every wash product that you're gonna use a lot of conditioner. So if you find a really good one that's not so bad, it's not gonna break your bank. Number three has to be sulfate-free shampoos. So the reason why I say sulfate-free is because they're not as stripping as most shampoos. Even though a golden rule while you're transitioning and even natural is that you want to just shampoo your hair maybe once a month. And reason being because shampoo actually strips your hair of moisture. But I have been using these two here by Shea Moisture. First is the Raw Shea Butter. This is the moisture retention shampoo. And then also recently I've been using the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafuro Oil, which I featured in a previous video. So if you guys are interested, check that out. It will be down below. But a good sulfate-free shampoo is going to be less harsh to your hair when you do have to wash and clarify your scalp. Also, what I would say, a good clarifying shampoo is something that is definitely essential. But if you're sticking to things that are a little bit more natural, one of the things that I would recommend is apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is probably one of my favorite things to use because not only does it clarify my hair a product and really cleanse my skin, but it takes care of the little bit of dandruff that I have going on. Number four has to be processing caps or plastic caps, one of the two. You can even go the cheap route and use just a regular plastic bag. But these things I probably use all the time, and this is when I'm deep conditioning and letting treatments and hot oils and stuff kind of sit in my hair. It's great to pop one or two of these depending on how much hair you have and continue with, you know, your daily life of doing chores or reading a book or whatever you do while you wait for that stuff to kind of sit in and penetrate your hair. But these are definitely essential. I would even say that these are probably even an essential to anyone in hair care. If you're relaxed, if you're natural, if you're transitioning, whatever, get you some of these. They're really inexpensive. I get mine from my beauty supply store and they're about 30 in a pack, and they're probably like $2. So really inexpensive and definitely an essential that I adore. Number five has to be a good detangling method or detangling tools. So the one that I mainly use a lot is my wide tooth comb to detangle, but I did switch to a modified DENMAN brush recently. But I will say that this here is something that I will definitely want to wait on while my hair is still transitioning. I think this is better for someone whose hair is completely you know, pretty much grown out and you've got like a little bit left to cut off, or you started completely with the big chop and you can use this as a brush to detangle with. But if you are transitioning and you have not did the big chop or you haven't cut a lot of your relaxed ends off, definitely stick to this. Number six has to be hair clips. I use these things for everything to keep my hair out of the way while I'm styling, while I'm washing, while I'm detangling. So getting a set of hair clips is probably going to be your best bet. Number seven has to be a satin scarf or bonnet or even a pillowcase. When you are relaxed, natural, or transitioning, I feel that it's important to wear some type of protection at night while you're asleep, especially if you have like cotton pillow cases like myself. Ultimately what those do is really draw moisture from your hair and cause breakage. So by putting on a satin scarf or bonnet at night, you're definitely going to protect your hair. Even when it's really close to a wash day and stuff and I'm like, I don't need to wrap my hair, I still at least put a bonnet or a satin scarf like this to put on. I have so many. Number 8 has to be headbands. So I really like headbands because they really just kind of will add pizzazz to a hairstyle, or they hold things out of the way, or let's say that your edge control ain't working the way you need it to, they kind of lay your edges and things down a little bit, and also they just add a little bit of extra to your look. So number 9 is actually an addition to my essential list here, and that has to be the edge control. So I have 2 different types of edge controls, and I'll be talking about these in a upcoming video, but I'm currently trying out the Hicks edge control and then also the Curls control paste. So both of these have probably been an essential to me, and I wish I had them a long time ago, but they work really well for when you're wearing very slick styles, or even if you're doing like a twist down or braid out and you need to kind of like lay, you know, down your front a little bit. These are great because they're less harsh than like gel, for example, but ultimately they get the job done without flaking or anything like that. So I will be doing kind of a comparison video to tell you which one that I prefer in the near future. If you guys are interested in that video, definitely give me a thumbs up. And lastly, we are at number 10, and number 10 has to be hair oil. So I keep all of mine in here, and I have a lot that I use for different purposes. So they really just add to your hair, for me, a lot of moisture, and a lot of different oils actually do different things. They will fortify your hair, strengthen your hair, give your hair a little bit more thickness. Others will kind of penetrate the scalp a little bit better to help with like itchiness and dandruff and things of that nature. And then some are really great for like strengthening and overall growth. So if you guys want a little bit more of an in-depth of what oils and things I use, definitely let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to do that for you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. That is the end of my top 10 transitioning essentials. If there is something that you guys consider is an essential for you during your hair care that I may have not talked about in this video, definitely put those down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Remember, this is a community, and sharing ideas is always great. If you guys are new to my channel and you're interested to see more things from me during my journey, and also hairstyles and stuff that are coming up, definitely make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. And for more videos, just let me know by clicking that thumbs up. And until next time, you guys, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Break comes higher.